Welcome to the Ecliptic Spiritualist channel. I'm Ranita, and welcome to this new moon in Virgo that is coming in on the 17th of September 2020. Now, it will come into different time zones, coming into the northern hemisphere, which I live in, and those that come to the channel that live in the southern hemisphere, check your local listing. The key thing to working with the new moon that is coming in is that we do our setting our intentions and manifestations with the new moon within 8 hours to 3 days of the new moon. The reason why that is that we like to work with some showing of the new moon, not when it's black and void, because you can't do anything with that energy, but you have to have some showing of the new moon. So I'm going to give you seven strategies and how to manifest, set your intentions with this new moon, along with going over the ritual that is on the website at https://eclipticspiritualist7.com, and it's under the North Node blog. The full ritual is there along with a smooth soul meditation link that is there. Okay. So it's the start of a new season, right? So both when it's like going into where we talk about astrology and also dealing with nature. Okay. So Virgo season happens. It started around the 23rd of August and it's until the 23rd of September. Okay. And it strips away a lot of the glamour of Leo and asks us to get organized and healthy after all. And after the fun, there's always work to be done. So last full moon, we talked about how our health was very important to work with the full moon energy last time in Pisces, along with setting intentions with that. And Mars in retrograde is going to play a part. So with Virgo season coming in and part of this bridge in with the new moon, it's going to be a quieter season than the Leo season, but it's about being humble, organized, helpful, and practical. Virgo new moon brings in practicality. And as the earth sign, this is really about getting down to earth again, but putting our own desires aside and giving our talents to the world in a useful way. The key word for our Virgo is order, organization, health, helpfulness, fixing things, problem solving, and routine. Okay, very strong routine. Here's something to throw in also. Virgo is our earth sign that's ruled by a mental planet. So we're dealing with mental strategies, which is the planet ruled by Virgo is Mercury. It's the archetype of the mind, words, ideals, analyzing, and teaching. This is why Virgo is such a heady sign, and it has a reputation for being very analytical and critical. But with Virgo, it's easy to get caught up in our minds, even overthinking. So we want to make sure that we fix that problem immediately as we're talking about it. So it's important to find real problems to fix and not imaginary ones. So don't create something that is not there, please. Because if you create it, you're going to regret that. And then it's going to be a season for you of uncomfortability, especially flowing if you're in the North Hemisphere, going into the fall and winter months. And then if you're in the Southern Hemisphere, you're going into your summer months. And you don't want a lot of conflict going in. Okay. So these are seven ways that we want to, seven main tips that you want to set your manifestation on. Okay. There's seven main ones. And you can write it all out. I always show you how we work with the energy to manifest when we go outdoors and burn our intentions. And you can go to the website at https://eclipticspiritualist7.com to join our new moon ganache altar visual with removing obstacles out of the way and bridging in wealth, because we don't want to have a lot of obstacles. And when you're leveling up, when there's new levels, there's always, when you're getting organized and getting structure for yourself and things are coming in for you, every time you step up, there's always a challenge. So ganache is the great energy And his birthday, we're celebrating it on the 17th along with this new moon to create this energy and working with him so that way as we level up, each of us growing into the next step, we're also diminishing obstacles and allowing the roads to stay open. Okay. So here's 7 areas that you're going to work in manifesting. You don't have to do all 7, whatever you're guided to do. Always keep in mind that this is your own practice. I am your guide, spiritual teacher, priestess, and a spiritual guide to teach you. But ultimately, it is your practice, magical practitioner, whatever was given to you as your abilities to be guided and be coached, not verbatim, because that's where you're taking quality time with yourself and building your sacred space so that you know how to work and do with the moon cycles and that goddess and God energy that you effective. Know thyself and make thyself known so that way you're creating your practicality and not following other people in their whims. That's where you become solid in your practice. Okay. And it takes time, but if you're diligent and consistent, you will be able to hear from within and you will know exactly how you should do things in your order of your life. So let me get it in. There's 7 things that you will be working on manifesting and setting our intentions on. One is organization. Virgo loves organization. Okay, so you'll be working on perfect time of doing some planning, using some stationery, getting your journal set, do your to-do list, shopping for colorful markers, different things, new diaries, new journals. Those that are part of North Node Tribe, those that here, and welcome new subscribers as you join this channel. You can join Patreon. We do a lot of journaling prompts to make sure that we are charting our life, because when you're working with the moon cycles, you can see your cycles of your life come in and out, and you can change your life if you're journaling with the new moons, because there are cycles, okay, lunar cycles. Number 2, it's an area that we're going to be releasing and setting goals for is decluttering. Okay, you want to make sure you're decluttering. Really take time to clean your space and make space. Get rid of old clothes, get rid of things you don't need. See how to refresh and energize and fill your space. Remember, Virgo is the sign of minimalism, and they do not like wasted space, time, or money. So it's easy to get into the swing of things during this season. It's very easy to swing into hit that bat and with that ball and hit a home run of decluttering and getting organized. And it's a good time to get organized too, because we fall and summer, if you're in the southern hemisphere, fall is in northern, these seasons move quickly. So you want to be organized and thorough. Okay. And that's where Virgo is kind of like September is kind of like January, where January, lots of times we set our goals and our intentions. Where September, to remember, has that same energy of resetting yourself for goals. Okay. Do a workshop, get into a class. Virgo loves to learn. They are an eternal student, so they're always learning something. Some areas that I can suggest to you is herbalism, accounting, courses, whatever is part of your dynamic as far as your career, and incorporating an area of learning far as your spiritual side. And that was one of the divine guidance readings talked about, developing your spiritual side. You can develop that with us. Today is Sacred on our Patreon account. We develop our sacred side, our spiritual side, and with classes that we offer for free every second and fourth Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's on Zoom. It's free. You're leveling up your spiritual side with us and with our book club. Number 4 takes us right into that. Read a book. So when the last time you read a book? We have a book club that's spiritual. You can read a book that's dealing, you need to do twofold. One on book that's building your spiritual side. The other side is building your career or your business. Okay. I always suggest getting the paperback book, which sometimes they can call it old school physical books. Who doesn't love to smell the book, feel the book, love on a book, a physical book, and collect books, as well as you can do audio. I always suggest to do both because you can retain the information very quickly and download it into your spirit. Virgo loves to engage their mind, so this is very healthy, a way to distract yourself from any worries or anything that has happened throughout this 2020. Has been an interesting year to say the least. So you can make it any book you like, whether it's fiction or nonfiction. Um, do your budget. Yes, we're hitting that. Do what? Your budget. Virgos adore getting their bank accounts in order. Spreadsheets are just their favorite thing. You'll often find typical Virgos poring over their figures. Solving financial problems feels immensely satisfying for Virgo energy, so you'll be feeling that. And so you can also tap into that energy over Virgo season. Lots of times people, this is the area that they try to avoid is budgets, but you have to budget, strategize. Virgo will send that energy up into you so you know where everything is going verbatim. And you should be doing this. September is like what? January. So you're getting everything in alignment. You're getting things in order. Budgets is one of my favorite areas. I'm not a Virgo, but I'm a Sagittarius, and I love to work my budget. I'm very strict in budgeting. Minimalism, that would be me. But that is something that I love to work, is balancing the books. And this is something that you need to bring into an aspect of your life to make sure that you're balanced and that you're doing things on a scale. Your scales are balanced and leveled. Make no mistake, you may find yourself loving the process too and feeling quite empowered once you go through your budget. Okay. Number 6 is make yourself useful. This is a season where you may want to make yourself really useful in meaningful ways, like doing an act of service, going out and helping the community in some kind of way, doing something for someone who can't do anything for themselves. Keep it simple, doing chores around the home or helping someone else. Surprising someone with a cooked meal, or giving good advice, sending texts letting people know that they are of value to you. Those are acts of service to people because they need words of encouragement. This is one of the best traits of Virgo. So it's very practical. All right. That's something that I love to encourage people myself. Sagittarian energy is like that. But these are aspects as well to balance out ourselves. Okay. Number 7, last but not least, is be kind. Is being what? Kind. Virgo is a critical sign that often judges everyone and everything, and most of all themselves. So try to be what? Gentle. Try to be gentle. Okay. Give people the benefit of doubt during this season. Develop a strong sense of compassion, and mostly, who should you be compassionate on? You. Be compassionate on yourself. What? First. Put yourself first in all things, and then be compassionate on you. If you're not compassionate on yourself, how can you be compassionate for everybody else? Put yourself first. Also, critical thinking is useful, but it has limits where you're not practicing self-care and self-love. Very important to do. So let me show you this. We have our Joss paper. Those that know, that come to the channel, welcome new subscribers. I hope you hit the notification bell and subscribe to the channel. We have beautiful information that comes on a daily basis, and a lot of beautiful information that will grow your spiritual life in a practical way of balance and life learn journey. So we break down your 7 areas. If it's not all 7, find the many that you need to do. Okay, we all need to do something. So what you want to do is write it on your Joss paper. We do offer Joss paper on our website. If you don't have Joss paper, you can always use brown paper, parchment paper, resume paper. We write it out. We date it for the date. But then when we sign off at the bottom, when we sign it, we always write it for the future 6 months out, because it will come into fruition in 6 months. All right. Some will grow expeditiously. Some will take the full 6 months out. So the next 6 months would be March the 16th, 2021. So that date should be that. The date at the top should be the current date, which will be the 17th, September the 2020, 17. Then at the bottom is September 20, I'm sorry, it is March the 17th, 2021. And as you can see, I have it dated for the 16th because I was doing this for the data prep for everyone, but I'll restructure mine when I'm working with my energy. We're working with the new moon. The things that I will also can link what the intentions are in the description box down below if you need help with that. And you can always ask me questions. But only how this will come in fruition for you outside of working on our altar visual and including those things there in unison, because when two or more come together there, the divine, the source, the spirit guides will be working in unison, bring a surge and a potent energy to bring about what it is that you want to manifest in your life. So in saying that, with this, we're gonna roll this to us. Okay, so when we're manifesting things, we're gonna roll this to us. We want to bring this situation what to us. Okay, so what we're gonna do is burn it. All right, you want to take this outside and do it. Take it outside and do it. You do it with the what? The new moon. Joss paper burns very quickly. It is recognized as money in the astral plane. As above, so below. Okay? So as above is in the astral plane. That's where the spirit guides, guardian angels take your intentions into the ethers and then work to develop them. Okay? To bring them into what? Fruition. All right? As above, so below. If you need information on what that means, you can always comment down below. And then what I can do is do a class on that. If I do a class on that, will be private and it will be on our Spirit School North Node, which is free on Zoom on every second and fourth Wednesday. Some of the things that I teach is done there because it's in a private manner, and those that are serious about their spiritual side and development, you would make the time to come to that. So the next thing we're going into is our new moon ritual. I do have the new moon ritual in Virgo totally written up on the website. You can go there, is in full detail. Okay, so with the Virgo ritual, you're going to need your aura cleansing tool of choice, whatever your choice may be. It could be sage, lemongrass, whatever your tool of aura cleansing will be. I can also offer more information on what tools of aura cleansing that you can have to make sure you're balancing out energy, cleansing and replenishing at the same time. Because once you cleanse an aura, your aura area, you have to replenish it. So you have to bring the energy back up, or it's hollow, or that energy will hurry up and come back in very quickly. So once you cleanse, then you replenish. Once you clear, you replace. You clear, you replace. All right. You want to make sure in the ritual you bring a comfy place. You want to lay down with a blanket or pillow, have a timer. You're going to have the meditation. It's there on the website. You will play that. Bring your favorite crystal or your favorite piece of jewelry that you like to use, pen and paper. You always make sure that you cleanse your aura, cleanse your surrounding, cleanse your home, cleanse the doors, cleanse everything that you do with your cleansing mechanism. Then you have to raise the vibration back up with incense. It could be frankincense and myrrh, whatever you guide it to. Num champa is something that I always recommend. It could be blue dragon's blood. It can be multiple different things that may be your favorite. These are things that I'm suggesting, but I have many people that are here that are either beginners or not novice, or they are, long-term practitioners that, you just need some guidance along the way, or just need synchronicity to know, to have some other team of people say, hey, this is a part of my lifestyle. So once you cleanse your space and everything, I do have a few mantras. Before I get in that, the candle that you're going to be using is going to be the brown candle, and that's for grounding. Virgo is a grounding sign. If you don't have brown, those that are part of the North Node tribe, those that are practitioners that's here, there's no excuse for you. You get a brown candle or a green candle if you can't get it. But if you are a practitioner, You know what to do. We always use what is required. Okay. If you are new, beginner to the practice, and you can't access a brown candle or a green candle, you can always go with white as a neutral candle. Okay. So always know that. I have the details on the website. But one of the things you want to make sure, one of the mantras that I will give to you, just to give you an insight on what it is that you're going to say out loud, I cleanse away the heavy pains. I cleanse away the past. I cleanse away all that keeps me trapped in the dark. I feel lighter now. My spirit is free. I connect with the love that lives within me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You recite that once you do all the cleansing of your space. Okay, you want to light your candle. You can always do your spiritual bath as well. Don't forget to do that. You do a spiritual bath. With this particular ritual, with this here, you can use a very clean bath, which is 2 cups of Epsom salt. And you can also use either a little bit of lemon zest or orange essential oils. Okay, 10 drops of that, 2 cups of Epsom salt. All right. You want to make sure that you do a spiritual bath. You shower first, then you do a spiritual bath. All right. You're going to light your candle, lay down on the floor in a comfy position, and keep yourself warm with blankets, and use a pillow under your head or knees if you wish. You're going to also be using your favorite crystal or jewelry. You're going to put it on your third eye. You're going to put it on your belly if you choose, or your heart center. Use your intuition to guide you. Okay. You're going to listen to the soul soothing meditation that is on the website. It's about 10 minutes long, and this will help you get into a state of relaxation so you can integrate the rest of the ritual with ease. You want to make sure that you have your pen and paper nearby for later. Okay. You want to make sure that you want to ask during the meditation, you want to make sure that you are relaxed, okay? Very relaxed, and have a blanket, because during that meditation, lots of times when we go into meditation, we get hot, then we get cool, and then we sweat, and then it's going to bring you into some comfort, right? Once you do your meditation time that I have the video up on the website, you want to take your pen and paper and choose one of the following journal prompts. You want to set your timer for about 20 to 30 minutes and start writing whatever flows out of you. Listen to your spirit guides. Sometimes you will hear the messages come right from your crown chakra, hitting your third eye and coming through there. Sometimes you may get the message. It may come from your heart, your heart chakra area, or maybe your mid chest area. And sometimes with some people, they'll hear the intuition come up that way. So some will drop down this way, and some will come out like flowing rivers of water from your belly area, which is part of your chakra alignment too. So again, sometimes it'll come through the third eye, and you will hear it come that way. Sometimes the messages will come from your belly, and it will flow out like rivers of water. Okay, and then you'll be able to write it out. All right. So here's some of the prompts that's going to help you flow in that. What is my dream life? If I could have anything, be anything, go anywhere, what would I do? That's a prompt. If I wasn't afraid and knew I couldn't fail, I would. That's another one. My spirit guides want me to know. That's another one. So after the timer has ended, read back over what you have written and reflect on how you are currently feeling. If you have received some clarity, think about some of the actions you can take in the coming months. Now, you're going to, after that, and you've gone through that segment, you want to take your crystal and hold it in your hands. Whisper a wish into it. Inhale. Imagine you are blowing the wish into the crystal using the power of exhale. Sleep with the crystal next to you. Meditate with it. Carry it with you for the next 3 days. All right? So in saying that, happy super new moon to you. I'm so gracious and honored to be able to bring this new moon intentions to you. You're more than welcome to go to the website. I have it written in detail there with the meditation. You can also join our altar vigil as well with Ganache. We're celebrating his birthday and his energy on the 17th as well in the next 3 days, so that he can help us remove obstacles out the way that would come and bring in the road openers and the wealth and abundance. So when you level up, you always have obstacles to come with it. Another saying used to be new levels, new devils. Of course, over here, as magical practitioners, over here, we don't believe in devils, we believe in lower energies. But that is a cliche to let you know when you step up, there's always a challenge. It never just come with, "Ooh, I got a new step," and then it's just easy. No, then there's a new test that comes always with it for you to come into your mastery. All right. So I love each and every one of you. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe the video. Click the wiggly bell here to get the notifications and to join our lovely channel and subscribe as well. We offer intuitive readings that would change your life, spell work that would change your life, metaphysical supplies on our website, along with altar visuals, spell work, a book club, flowers in the attic, our classes, so much more. Check us out on the website. I love each and every one of you. Have a magical super new moon in Virgo. Bye-bye.